vendors and landlords choose their agent. Now, obviously in the current market, in many areas, there's a lot of questions about how you're getting listings and how people are, it's getting a little bit harder to get your listings. So, and vendors and landlords are investigating a little bit more deeply into who they want to be their agent, because so many agents are vying for their business. Now, if you go onto the Fair Trading website, which is a great source of information always, there's a section on that's specifically targeted at vendors and landlords or property owners in general in terms of how to use an agent. And, and it looks at how to, one of the most important parts of successfully selling your property or leasing your property is about choosing the right agent. And it actually states that before deciding on an agent, Fair Trading actually recommend that they talk to at least 3 agents and follow a number of steps. Now, those steps happen to take into consideration, make sure they have a valid license. Now, we're going to come back and talk about that a bit later, but definitely, and they can do that on the Fair Trading website, looking at the public register of license and certificate holders. It tells them to get a list of the agent's fees. It says ensure that they're covered by professional indemnity insurance policy. Find out if they have a good knowledge of your area. So ask if they adhere to a code of ethics. Get quotes from them regarding the commission, the fees, the charges. Ask what their fees and charges and services actually cover in terms of promoting and selling their home or advertising for a property management, and promotion costs and any additional administrative costs that might be involved. Ask them how they plan to promote your property, whether it's through different portals, different advertisements, whether there's local magazines, whether there's letterbox drops, open houses. They're telling vendors and landlords to ask all of these questions. So what does that mean for you as an agent? It means you need to have the answers for them all. So you need to make sure that you're really prepared, that you've got documentation, that if the property owner wants you to leave something with them, that you've got something that shows that you are a compliant agency that has, staff that are, and agents that are appropriately licensed, certificated and trained, and that, that they adhere to the rules of conduct. And there's even a link on that particular chat page about it, on how vendors and landlords can get to the rules of conduct and have a read of them. So, those 22 rules that are in there that have been updated, quite a couple of times in the last few years in terms of how an agent should be acting. So, guys, that's, Fair Trading are pushing that out to consumers because that's their job in terms of protecting the consumer. What we need to look at from an agent's perspective is making sure that you can answer all of those questions, that you have a profile either on your website or on socials or in what you leave with a prospective listing prospect that addresses all of those issues. There's a whole range there, making sure particularly about your marketing material and your market analysis and what you know about the area and what you can tell that property owner about their area in terms of what's going on in the market at this very moment. So, guys, some preparation work and, a bit of leg work to make sure that you're ready to get out there and chase these listings that are, becoming that bit harder to acquire at the moment. So, guys, good luck with all of that. But, there's some work to be done.